Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the Dirtywave M8, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Today I want to talk about using the P-6 as a Midi controller for the M8. I know I did a video about this in the past and was kind of showing a issue with chops and how to fix it using the M8. Today I want to talk about how to fix it with the P-6 so that you can use the P-6 to address all of the chops. Effectively what the problem is that the P-6 will send MIDI notes for like an octave higher than what you kind of want on the M8, and it bottoms out. The lowest note it can send is, by default, a C2, which C1 for chops is where things start on the M8. So you get a couple things you can do. On the M8, you can reprogram it to basically pitch down any notes coming from the P6 by an octave. It's kind of a pain, though, because once you go replay tracks, things are off, and you got to go undo that stuff. But let's go make a chop. So we'll just make a 4-bar loop here. I'm going to come in and load up a sample. Well, get a break. That'll be fine. So I'm going to go edit, and we can see this looks like it's probably 16 chops. And if I just come in, we'll slice it. Yeah, it's not quite right, but it's good enough. It's good enough to work with. So if I come in here and just set this slice to 16, we can now, if we go down to C1, we'll get that first note. Now if I come here and play, I put this into granular and then keyboard mode, and then go octave down to -4, what we see is, as I said, it's playing C-2, not C1. To get that first note, it needs to be C1. Well, duh me, what I had figured out is if you go shift menu and go into transpose, so hit enter, if you just put transpose down 12, so an octave, check out what happens. We are now hitting C1 when we're going down the octaves, because we've basically, by doing octave minus, we're down to -4. That gets us in the right range. So we can now move around. That's probably the... Yeah, this like puts us into the range where we can actually work with this. So a couple things is, one, you can see wherever we're highlighted is where it's going to drop the note. So if you just wanted to play, this is actually a pretty nice way to work through and come up with your beat. On the flip side, you can also, if you have something to, let's just drop some, we'll do just the one drum here. Just do like a house beat, which will be fine. Okay, so we just have something. Let's say I want to play to this. We're going to come in and make a 20. We'll do the same thing. We'll make a new pattern. It's just 1 bar, but let's go find. So we get our snare here. Let's say I want to play this. So we'll just... So I can just drop that in. So I want to do the hats. There's kind of hats in here already, but... So I have something else I can play. Let's just go drop in another pattern. And... So a pretty easy way to just go play in your chops and be able to kind of just hear what they're doing, play them, get a sense for what we want to do before you kind of commit it. So yeah, as long as you just do shift play, it's going to start recording. Now I have had some people, because of how I'm doing this, let's go empty this out. I'll show you one more thing and then we'll get out of here. So right now I just do 03, 03, 03. This isn't going to be great if you actually want this to be a 4-bar loop that you want to record in some differences. So if you just make it so that each one is unique for the phrase, we now have 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to flow through. So if I do shift and play, right now it's not going to record anything. You can see it didn't record anything in. That's just because you need to be actually in the phrase view. And you can, it'll tell you what step you're on, and as it, showing like this little green arrow. You can see it up on the view here. So we can just go add in some more. So right now, actually, there's one more thing I should probably show you. Is right now you can see it's not recording the delay or off. If you wanted to actually add in, like if you're not hitting it right on the 16th note, like you want it to move around a little, do go into MIDI settings. You'll see here where it says record delay and off. You can set it to note off, which is basically as soon as you let go of the note, it gets that note off event. It will stop playing it. You can do delay, which is basically, it'll take that 16th note and break it into 6 steps and allow you to get like a little bit more kind of swing on it. Or if you do both, it'll get the note off and the other value. So let's say we want to go clean this up. Just delete these. And we can record in some new ones. Whoops. You'll see it just drop the SDL, or not SDL, that's a send delay. It'll drop a DEL and an off. So now if we go play it, we'll just get it for the one phrase. So you can see here it's putting in the delay. So basically it's taking an extra 4 ticks before it starts the note here. And then it's sending an off because I let go of it. So it's basically going 16, a 16 would be 6, 10. So it's taking 10 ticks, or basically a little over 2 16th notes for it to go off. Whereas this one's like a step and a half where it's sending the off message. So just something for you to play around with. Definitely keep in mind, there's plenty of stuff to dig into for the M8. I'll keep doing these for the time being while I'm working on the guidance stuff. So anyway, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.